crossroads, and its people are asking questions. Who are we? What are we? And why? And I guess, who's actually going to lead our country? So join me, Philomena Kump, as I ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yes!
Alright, who are you?
Lachlan Steele, I'm running for candidate for office for here.
Who are you?
Josh Benjamin Foreman.
Shut up. I'm Josh the foreman.
Woo! Is your middle name though?
It's silent.
And who are you?
My name is Noah Brown. I'm running for candidate for here, and I represent the hashtag GoNoah 2024.
So I'll start with the topic I know the least about, the economy. So what is the economy? Is it like something that can hold like a 30 or a croissant?
The economy is the way that our capitalist oppressors assert their dominance over the good, hard-working people of this country, and also sometimes people buy bread and shoes.
Have you heard the words bigger number, better person?
I have heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard smaller postcode, better person.
Actually, I said by that.
Yep.
The economy is the roller coaster that me and my supporters ride to the top, like Patrick Bateman. I haven't worked a day since I shorted all those stocks from GameStop.
How much would it cost for you to make money such as 1 pence?
It can take someone who is working hard their whole life, a single mum, maybe in an interracial relationship with
You're
7
fucking
kids.
joking.
It's right. It might take them as much as 17 working days.
Whoa.
Under your leadership?
Under the current leadership, and we will improve that.
What's the current leadership?
No
who's
comment.
that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Neither, none of us.
They're in the
None of
room
us
with
at all.
us. Why would you be better than nothing?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, it's seen the other
It doesn't take very long at all. You just go out and get a bit of metal and
Right.
just smash it together.
Right.
Yeah.
And you?
Copper?
1 second.
So
I
true.
like that answer.
Pretty efficient.
As we all know, the world is recovering from one of the most devastating global events in history. Its impact on the world economy has been catastrophic, with some countries still in deep recovery. What do you think we can learn from the collapse of Clump Coin and the end of the Clump economy?
Are we discussing in the original film Nutty Professor 1, or is this Nutty Professor 2, Meet the Clumps?
As the fans would refer
As the
to.
friends would refer it.
Yes, I am referring to that.
Well, it would depend all on what stage of ectoplasm Buddy Love is up to, and if he's merged with the dog DNA or not yet. So,
It depends on the equilibrium of the Doge
Right.
game and the stock and options and bets.
options.
There is nothing to consider. All cryptocurrencies are bullshit, and this line of questioning is ridiculous.
We've currently considered the scenario.
Fountain of Youth, I don't think there's anything to consider about the Fountain of Youth. I don't think that's a dumb question.
Josh?
I hate the youth.
You do that Fountainhead though.
I will just ask, in the film The Nutty Professor 2, when does Eddie Murphy have sex with a dragon?
Somewhere in the post-credit scene, the blooper, I believe.
Oh, I haven't seen the first one yet. So
You're fucking joking!
just don't spoil it, please.
I believe it was at 1 hour, 17 minutes, and I think 24 seconds?
Alright,
None.
so
Half second.
where do you stand on the Phantom Tax?
Water.
The Phantom Tax has provided good social services that the country...
Sorry about
Is that important?
that. No.
Okay. If we don't have things like the Phantom Tax to let the 1% of this country pay their fair share, then we aren't going to have the things like water and public swings that we need for this country to thrive.
So true.
I think we need to tax the left-handed more.
But what does that have to do with the Phantom Tax?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Frankly, I believe that Phantom has gained enough from his tax, and I believe we should just get rid of it altogether. It's taking too much from the economy. And
whole world, what would it be? Because frankly, I would buy 1,000 wishes.
I would buy peace and love for all kind. Or maybe like a nice coat.
I do like a nice coat. That is good.
You'd probably buy a nice fence to sit on.
I got a Glock in my wallet.
In 1738.
Yeah.
I actually do like that song. It's actually on every playlist I
And
have.
what has he got?
He's got a Wilkins Ride.
The soda.
Alright, so I don't care about the economy anymore, so I'll move on to foreign affairs. Have you ever been in one like Rhonda and Consort or maybe Barney Joyce?
Are you implying that Kitsut is foreign?
That's what the question says.
I will not follow this line of questioning.
Is that like a current affair with Tracy Grimshaw?
I'll put it simply. Me and Barnaby Joyce have affairs all the time. He is a stud. He knows how to please women and
Multiple at the same time.
absolutely. He's a little bit gay. As a treat.
I've only asked because my mate Paul, he was actually in a steamy one with his brother's cousin's second girlfriend in Tasmania. And that went on for about 2 weeks. I found out that she was actually his cousin as well and that she gave him crap. So I just wanted to ask just in case one of you actually had an affair with your cousin or got crabs. So thank you for letting me know that.
He didn't say if he had crabs or not.
Now that's gay.
Alright, so what is the biggest country you reckon?
That depends on what you're talking about when you say biggest country. Does biggest mean by land area, or does it mean population or power, or the economy? Are you talking about coastline? And if you're saying country, does it have to be a modern country? Or
Shut
can
up!
it be a state of some kind? Or the extent of a territory?
Just say Vatican City.
A lot of napping over there.
I think Victory is pretty big.
Very Meadow Eagle.
What about Berry?
Very. Have you got some?
The biggest country.
What blue?
No. Okay.
Russia.
Yeah!
Why are you guys cheering?
Yeah, let's look at China to Russia.
Just the underdogs, you know.
Sorry.
How much money is
the budget for Russia?
The world appears more divisive than ever. Conflicts abroad devour the nation's conscience, as it described in grim detail on 24-hour news networks. Take, for instance, the horrible death and destruction we've seen between the United Kingdom and Argentina. What is your solution to complex issues of security and the rights of land, like the Falklands?
I think this is a settled issue. I think the United Kingdom has its right to the Falkland Islands. This is a war that's been fought before, and I think the issue is resolved.
I think we can get rid of them both.
Yes, though.
Right, I'll put it simply, Xbox or PlayStation.
You go first.
I like the PC.
Touch grass.
Bye-bye.
PlayStation. PlayStation has the better games. Xbox is for nerds.
Not wrong.
A strong claim.
Xbox is for gamers. PlayStation is for girls and weebs.
What's wrong with girls? What's wrong with
I think we know exactly what he meant by that.
Honestly, I don't care that far in advance anymore, so let's just move on to service.
Gives me life. Oh. Death happens. Oh, he bent over. Why
Hang on, Josh went outside.
You can't handle his grass.
What's raining?
Josh controls the weather.
All I'm saying is,
If you don't vote for me,
Issues regarding identity are often the focus of political campaigns these days. Will you tonight make a definitive judgment on the question, what is Jack Galley's hair colour?
identify however he wants. If he wants to be treated as someone with brown hair, I think everyone should respect that. I think it's very simple.
He's got a big black hair confusing. He says, "How's my hair start brown?" He's brown. He's not.
Those are just going to leave. That's what she's
He
going to
doesn't have really
You go.
sculpted eyes.
I think the last time I saw him, he was wearing a hat.
Yeah, but I don't know
What was the hat?
what was his hair color.
What's the hat brown?
Was the hat brown?
There's a
I don't know if they carved
Get out of here, woman!
Ooh.
And you?
Oh, it's okay.
You just said.
It's alright.
Sorry, I was hungry. I killed myself if I didn't have breakfast.
The question is simple. It's as black as night. Pardon the expression.
No, he's
When did
oh my
when did
God.
feelings come into this? Only science can recognize that Jack McGarry's hair color is black.
You are so fucking right. Oh my god.
Can you
Oh
stop
my
using the
God.
B word?
It's correct.
Good. Get in.
It's correct. It's correct.
Great, another question. Shopping trolleys. How can we improve the return rates on them?
Please no.
Okay. You see this in Russia. Their subways are really nice. I've been there. Trust me, they like me there.
He's been on GeoGuessr.
You put the little coin in the thing. No one's done this before.
I've only
You
seen
put
that at Aldi.
You put the coin in the trolley, you take the thing out and you ride around, and then when you come back, trust me, people in Russia are very nice.
Mr. Brown, are you saying that you only shop at Aldi?
I wouldn't say
Yes,
more, no.
because I don't believe in the big two.
The big two.
We're just talking about
Good rebuttal, good rebuttal.
Thank you. It's not even in the script, if you can believe it.
Alright, and you have
I think it's quite simple. I think to improve return rates of shopping trolleys, we simply ban them. Shopping trolleys.
Let's get 15 litres of water to my car.
If you see these people in Coles with their 24 water bottles, and I tell them you can go home. There's water in the taps for free. You don't need that much. Or they'll have 3 bottles of Pepsi, and they beat you around the corner and bang you in the shins. I think we've had enough of the silent majority, the shopping trolley haters, being dominated in the aisles by these terrifying machines. An outright ban is the only way that we can ensure the safety of Woolworths and Grimsby.
Alright, and you shopping trolleys.
I think we should just do drive-through instead.
Yeah, like green colours, but like not quite green, but like almost going green. So
Can you give me an avocado, but not too squishy? What is
sorry,
that?
mate, we're all out of good avocados.
So another very important question. Can cats have salami?
Oh no.
Big salami.
A
Oh.
lot of salami. Like a whole diet?
Yeah.
Okay. Cats can have little salami as a treat if they're good. I think cats sometimes deserve a nice snack on the side. Sometimes, you know, cats like human food. Sometimes humans like cat food. That's okay.
Right. Wait.
Our questions at the end.
I have so many.
Cats should only eat cat food.
Boo.
Cat food, I believe, is quite nice. I don't know what they're complaining
Have you
about.
ever
The
had cat food in
freeloaders.
your life?
Ask
Yes.
me a real question, Tyler.
Tuna flavor's not too bad, actually.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that good.
Where do you stand on playing geometry the astral garden?
Helps keep me focused.
You can time it with the light cycle.
I'm more of a Subway Surfers fan myself.
Are you referring to playing the game, the mobile app game Geometry Dash while operating a personal motor vehicle? Is that the question?
Yes.
I have no comment.
Mr. Brown, wait.
Frankly, I think it's fantastic. I think people should be playing this every day, PBing and min-maxing every single level. I really like it when the colours go, and then when the music goes, whoa, and then you got the bulbs.
Sound effects.
Oh, he's right.
No, I agree with it. I agree.
I
I actually got
I support this message.
Thank you.
I don't like this.
Yeah, you can go.
No,
No one forced you to run.
I felt like I had to. Like,
Okay, I thought about it.
What do you think?
I think it's a moral obligation.
Oh, I'm not telling you, I just wanted to think about it for a second.
That's such a legend.
Another divisive tensions have come into national spotlight. A great tension has formed between how something may have been traditionally defined versus how people identify and how they are treated by society. Will you take a firm stance and define for us tonight, what is the Shire?
If you're referring to 2234, often unfairly dubbed fake Shire, I think there's a lot of it that is the Shire and a lot of it is not. I think they should be inducted gradually over a 36-month probation period in what I would propose as the Little Shires Initiative, and they can have time to learn the ways of our people, like wearing vertical stripes and going to Miranda Westfield 3 times a week.
Yes! And you?
Shit.
Well, if we are talking about 2234, I frankly think this is ridiculous. These people, if you could even call them that, frankly, I don't think I should be a part of the Shire. I don't mind what consenting adults do in their free time, but frankly, I don't want to see them.
To be fair, if your suburb requires a bypass for everyone else to live happily, I do have some concerns.
Is that like Abby?
It is like, it's also like Dapto.
No, Dapto doesn't have one.
They've been doing something, anyway.
Oh, they're doing something.
They're doing something. What is something over there? Let's just say he's just trying to obfuscate on the issue.
What about you?
Yeah, I just.
Gone right.
Yeah.
Josh, no one is shyer than you.
Get Dapto in.
That's my guy.
Dapto sweet.
I did a little league.
If I win this election, we are moving Dapto to the shop.
You don't want that.
You can get rid of it. Hey, it's already being gentrified. It's fine.
It's not been gentrified enough. I've seen that.
We actually onto some domestic issues, so I'll just ask straight up. How do you feel about destroying Warren Bridge?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, just because I want to accept them and let them live freely doesn't mean I want them to go anywhere near me.
Where's Warren?
That.
Connect
Oh, that's okay.
Shire with the real Shire.
I don't really care.
On that note, I think we should build a big wall around the Shire, discluding all of 2234 area, kicking out all of the Warrenora people, the St George people, and the Illawarra people.
The immigrants from St George.
And people from these
same
places
post
coming
in
in.
Shire.
They're not good people. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They are not good people. Some I think are good people, but frankly, I don't want
They're
to.
not sending their best.
They're not sending their best.
Sorry.
What about people in the Shire who work outside the Shire?
That doesn't exist.
That's why we're getting the wall.
I've had this question on my mind for quite a few years actually, even before this was created. With the recent surge of owl, people are more concerned than ever for their safety. If elected to office, what would you ensure the safety of people's privacy and employment? Seems like a nasty bloke, eh, that owl?
Al? Who is Al?
Owl.
Don't you mean AI?
Owl.
Ow.
I think you mean AI.
Owl.
Yeah.
It says
Al?
Owl.
AI.
Owl City.
AI. On your phone, is it a lowercase L or a capital I?
It's a
It's not
lowercase
clear.
L.
I'm pretty sure that's a capital
It
I.
says
not
owl.
clear.
Okay, well we'll just agree to disagree. So, how do you feel about owl?
Well, I don't know him. But you are asking about
I was
AI.
asking about owl.
Okay, well, let's say hypothetically you're asking about AI.
Honestly, we should
I would say that AI is risking taking the jobs of the hardworking people, the people who stock the fruit in Woolies, the people who clean our schools, and I think this is a good thing because then we can take all of those people working minimum wage, labour jobs, and move them up into government positions where they can move numbers in a spreadsheet and get 80k a year.
Yeah.
I would agree with that if we were talking about AI, but we're actually talking about owls.
Okay, well I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to answer that.
Well, I was given the questions, so and you've written them down for what I know,
Jesus Christ.
so I'm going to say owl. We can agree to disagree. How do you feel about owl?
I'm still stuck on like the Owl City Fireflies question.
It was a no.
He's actually answering the right question. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm also stuck on that one.
Right, well, we're not talking about Owl City, we're talking about Owl, the guy.
Oh, I don't really know.
Would you move to Owl City?
What is this? Yeah, I went to Owl City. Everyone said they knew.
You're out! Look at Lachlan losing it.
The Owl City call.
I love our city. I love
Right.
We're running out of you.
Canada Brand, how do you feel about Owl? Because from what I'm hearing, he seems like a nasty bloke.
Now, we're talking about AI.
Owl.
AI.
Owl.
Alright, owl. But I'm going to reference AI.
Just say owl. She won't stop.
Like I said, we'll disagree to
Owl.
disagree.
Not good. Bad even.
So that's what I was hearing. When I first met Al, I didn't really like him. He seemed like quite a bastard.
Bit of a
She's a bit of a groper.
Right. Well, moving on from that. Do you reckon Bill C-34, the Gutsy law, will actually make people safer? Because my mate Paul, he actually tried to Gutsy once and actually ended up tearing his anus by 5mm.
No, please.
That's not a bad thing.
Why are you laughing? This isn't a laughing matter. Do you think this is funny?
A man's anus has been ripped and you're laughing.
My mate Paul was actually the one who paid for telling his anus by me and you're laughing.
Well, it could have been worse.
True.
Could have been
You're
fine.
saying it's worse than tearing your anus 5mm?
Like 6 or
10.
7.
Right?
I love goatsy. I goatsy all the time. In fact, I just goatsyed everyone right now. If you check your phone,
I got goatee.
I goatsied everyone.
Wait, have I been
It's on the group chat.
What's in the group chat? He missed one. I haven't been ghosted. This is not the honest.
After seeing that, I don't think I have a comment.
Alright. Another quick question. Repeat on the Patrick Bateman laws.
I think the Patrick Bateman laws have been essential to women's safety in this country. Just in the last quarter, dead prostitutes have gone down 18%, and we haven't had a stray cat fit into an ATM machine in 6 months. I think these are incredibly effective, essential laws for protecting the most vulnerable in our society, and repealing them would be a betrayal of the common man, or woman, or stray cat.
Oh, what? Stray cat?
Stray cat.
Stray cat.
Stray cat.
Right, and Canada Foreman.
Have you listened to Huey Lewis in the news?
I have.
Dude, great album. Sport? Gotta listen to it.
Right.
Yep.
I think their early stuff's not as good, but once they went pop.
And Mr. Brown.
Patrick Bateman, a great guy. I know him personally. Have you ever read the book 1984?
I actually have.
This represents a lot of my voter base quite well. All the hedge fund managers, stock manipulators, they're all just trying to make an honest living, and I believe that a few stray cats and dead prostitutes is enough to pay for society.
Alright.
Straight prostitutes.
NBN.
Good. Bad even.
NBN.
No.
NBN.
Nice.
Nice, be nice. Right, I'm getting right now, kids, so I'll pass it on to you to ask the questions. Lachlan, you suck at this, so you go first.
Okay, my first question. I was there.
I would also like to call on Reese as a third party.
Eyewitnesses.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Standard.
Sorry, friend.
Yeah.
It's
Enjoy
better
it.
than standard. That's a high quality sign. We have audience questions at the end.
Thanks so
At the
much.
end before we were.
Josh, would you like to ask a question for the candidates?
Don't smile like that.
My question for both my opponents is thoughts on weed.
Yippee!
Good. More party.
It's different.
Is what I'll say.
Papa don't play ball for less than a rat.
Yeah!
What does that even mean?
Means Papa don't play ball for less than a rat.
Yeah, come on, Locke.
Listen.
You can just string any random place where it has.
He's
meaning.
learning
And we're all just like, no!
I love the education system.
But I pass. So back to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Noah, can you explain this picture there?
That's fake.
Wait, I can't see. Can I see that?
Please.
How many passes do I get?
I think I've actually used them all.
I do recall that photo. It was a
It's
photo
on my
that the photo that was in the port hacking library that I sent to Reese, I believe. But I saved it.
And Mr. Brown is this Reese in the room with us right now.
He is. He's in the quite Hawaiian top.
I wouldn't mind some Hawaiian right now.
I love Hawaiian.
Yeah.
What questions?
I'm just wondering why you look so sad that the Third Reich has fallen.
I'm not. I'm quite happy, in fact.
I believe Noah said, "Don't be sad for what you've lost, but be happy that it happened at all."
I have a rebuttal question for my opponent. Idiot says what?
What?
You've lost.
Mr. Steele, from what I believe, Mr. Brown has just called you an idiot. How do you respond to that?
With violence.
Takes one to know one.
Wait.
I know you are, but what am I?
Whoever smelt it. Okay.
Are we taking audience questions?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
May I?
Yes, you can.
I would like to bring us back to the trolley problem. There are 10 gay men lined up on the track who are about to be murdered by it. You can change the track to run over 50 women. Would you?
That is a fantastic question.
Thank you.
I think it's the heart of it.
So it's going straight towards the gays, and if I intervene, it goes towards the women, correct?
Pop quiz. You can kill 3 children and get out of it.
I
So-
want 3 children.
Now, Mr.
They're not there
Thomas,
yet.
would you rather kill 10 gay men, 50 women, or 3 children?
That will grow up to be gay women.
Why do we even have to choose?
Because there's a train coming for them right now, so which one
And
would
if
you
you don't do
choose?
anything, it hits them.
Would you like another shot?
No, let's just do all of them.
So we do not.
That's better,
And
mister.
Mr. Steele,
It is the better.
10 gay men, 50 women, 3 children.
You
Which
have,
one?
you have to look at this as a historical question.
No, you.
In what order? What came first? Children's rights, women's rights, or gay
When did
rights?
this happen historically?
In the gay era. You look on Wikipedia. You get the
Oh,
gay
the
era.
80s.
Yeah, sure. So I believe in the Industrial Revolution it was children's rights,
Right.
and then women's rights, then
Right.
gays.
Yeah.
So I think the gays have got to be saved. They're too precious
No
to
gay.
risk.
So you hate 50 women and children.
Also,
Don't we all?
That's 10 versus 60. Actually, I
They
hate
always
children.
nag me. Those are the kinds of people who nag me the
This has
most.
changed the paradigm. One of the women will kiss you on the forehead and tell you everything's okay if you say them.
One of the women's your mother.
And actually,
He's changing.
one of the gay men is your homie, so he'll kiss you goodnight.
I'll take the homie. Bros before hoes.
From what I understand, it actually seems like the first lady's in the audience right now.
Whoa.
Would you still say that while she is staring at you?
Oh
Well, her official title is #1 bro.
Right.
The best bro. Even.
Aww.
The brony.
And do you agree with that? If you didn't hear that, she said yes.
It sounded pretty forced.
She said yes!
Do you have a gun to
You
your
held her
head?
at
Do we have any more audience questions?
Absolutely.
Yes, the young man right here.
How many highlights does it take to be a Nazi?
If you
Well,
didn't
I
hear
think
that-
it's very clear. I think about 8 and then like maybe 4 lids or so.
Right.
You can take them off. You don't have to use different highlights.
will answer the question first. Mr. Foreman.
Oh, probably just one. Do it
Is this like
raw.
a? Is this like?
Right.
Is this like a how many highlighters does it take to ruin an iPhone?
It's how many highlighters would it take to become an artist?
Alright, Noah.
How many highlighters would it take to become an artist?
As many as necessary.
Shown in your.
Do not let anyone get in your way.
Right.
But it also equals Lachlan's, because that's
Right.
actually how many it took.
Okay.
If anything, that's another thing I just have to quickly think about. Okay. We've actually got another audience question right now.
So this is for Mr. Brown. Now, one of your representatives came up before and was slobbering all over everyone's legs.
I believe that was Bentley.
There was
So,
a victim in the
Mr.
swing.
Bentley came over and squirted water all over me. What do you have to say for yourself?
He's just like me for real.
It's just like him for real, okay, but that wasn't for Mr. Foreman, that was for Mr. Brown.
Listen, Mr. Bentley, as much as he sort of, associates himself with, our campaign and stuff like that, he is a little boy. He's very cute and adorable. And look at his photo up there. He's so
You know what, that does make me feel better. He is quite beautiful.
If I may
he's such a
ask
good boy.
another question for my opponent, why was Bentley's name on the Epstein flight log?
He loves a good rub.
To be clear, that has been disproven that was in fact a transport of a Bentley car, not Bentley the dog.
I thought Stephen Hawking used Bentley as a moniker. I thought that was
I
a
actually
cover.
believe that Bentley is the brand of wheelchair he uses.
That's true.
That's so fucking right.
It's electric.
Alright, any more audience questions?
Oh, I've got one more.
Ah, yes. Audiences.
Sorry,
earlier.
this is for my opponents.
Sorry.
Hello.
Unlimited bacon.
I was gonna say games.
Or games. Unlimited games.
This simply just
But
isn't,
no games.
This simply just isn't a question, right? The answer has been solved a long time
I
ago.
do
It's
believe-
pretty clear.
Even simply before Schlapp introduced it to his podcast audience. It's obviously unlimited games.
Speak to the audience.
Absolutely unlimited games.
But you have no games.
But no games.
So there's no games.
So there's no games. But
So you get no games.
I do
Yeah,
believe it is
but
considered
unlimited
a
games.
question
But
since
they-
he ended it with a question
But
mark.
they are unlimited. You have to consider that.
Sorry.
Yeah, they are.
You don't get any.
Yeah, they're unlimited.
Yeah, they're unlimited.
Yeah, so.
But you don't get it.
Anything else before
Yeah,
we
I
go?
have one.
Oh god, there's two more.
You go first, Queen.
Oh, it's a really quick one. On a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive do you find your
5.
opponent?
You are so right.
Now I'll just check. Was it a
Just
5
wanna know
out
what's
of
enemies
10
to
or a
lovers,
5 out of 5? I will be honest, I wasn't listening.
Enemies to lovers.
Alright, so
What was the number?
Integer.
You have a
what's the
question?
number? What do you rate
Oh,
it?
10 and 10.
Oh.
I love my homies.
Right, 10 out of 10 on there. Yeah. Yes, 10 written down.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, please define schmeeping.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
fantastic
believe
question.
it's a
So,
drug vernacular.
schmeeping is the verb of schmeep,
Yeah.
where the whole phrase is schmeep schmop, which
Yeah, okay.
frankly means whatever you frankly want it to mean.
Please define schmeep.
Schmeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, schmeep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's it comes back to itself.
What about
That
schmop?
makes a lot of sense.
Schmop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Schmop.
Please use
Schmeep schmop.
Please define schmop.
Schmeeping for a better schmop.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Other than schmeeping for a better schmop.
Schmeep schmop.
Any more?
Yeah, one more.
Right. 1, 2,
Do you think we should tax single mothers more?
What are they already currently being taxed for?
Too much.
10.
The money they make.
I mean, yeah. Good question.
Thank you.
I'll pass it on to Lachlan.
They should get a tax rebate. We should be paying people to be single mothers. I think. People incentives for
Just say it,
I'm Some have said
What
it is the
can I
toughest
say?
job in the world.
What can I say?
Saying a mother.
But what about those guys who climb up the big poles and they do the wires? That's kind of
Do you mean firefighters?
I think I'd rather just give my kid an iPad and It's a bit easier.
I love single milfs, and I'm happy to marry.
What about the other one?
I love.
What about the midlifts?
Would you build a harem of
I'll marry them anyway.
There are hot, sexy milfs in the area.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes!
very quickly, we've got to wrap this up.
Okay.
No, who said how
There was a lot of back and forth
It was
between
a male
you two being
voice.
idiots.
I was
Snuff and
you.
Gelton. I heard a lot of it. I just wanted you to solve a basic equation. Y equals log x, x representing base e, and then plus sin x, which is representing radians. Just the nearest 2 decimals, I would love, please.
3.14.
Who's closer?
Who's closer?
Mr. Brown?
Foreman.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
That's
Liam, is it?
yeah,
I don't
I wasn't
think he actually
invited,
said
guys.
his name.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, y equals log x, which represents
Oh,
base
don't
e,
fucking scum
plus
it.
sin, which represents
You are so right.
sin x, which represents the radians.
You said to solve it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so-
a 2 variable problem. You can't.
Okay, we didn't ask for fucking nerd shit.
What do you mean you can't, so you can't solve it?
You're
Solve
Are you
it.
saying to solve or to graph
Hey,
it?
Tara. He said he can't solve it. Solve it to a number.
Approximately 0.5787.
Holy shit. That was really close.
One question, one question.
Good evening to everyone.
No,
Shut the hell up.
Hi, Bod.
Was that it?
that's
And these fellows with the
He's racist.
Thank you for watching the 2024 Australian election debate. I'm Philomena Coach. I'm 9